Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Atta from the Rahmat. So in this video I will explain the things I get from analyzing the informative text and expressive text. So I will start with informative text, which is the first point is literal translation. Here I choose the example is from the source languages. Mulai forum ini kami sangat membutuhkan narasi. I translate it to through this forum. We really need a narrative. So why I choose this technique, because I have to keep the meaning and wording as close as possible to the source text without adding or changing any information. This technique is commonly used in informative text where accuracy is more important, is more needed than creativity. Then the second one is about proper noun consistency. So I translate I translate the news from paragraph 8 to paragraph 10. And in paragraph 8, the the news said about IKN. But because IKN is not universal, because it's not universal word, I have to explain it first. So I introduce the IKN, the abbreviation IKN, with capital of Nusantara. Then, then if the IKN show up again, like in paragraph 10, I I didn't need to ex explain the abbreviation again, so I just uh, write it as IKN. This technique helps avoid the repetition, of course, and makes the text easier to read for the audiences. And then the third one is about transposition. So I choose the example from the source languages sesuai ketentuan undang-undang to based on the provisions of the law. I choose this I choose transposition, which means changing the grammatical structure from the source language to fit the target language. Because different languages have different grammatical structure or patterns. The message remains the same, but the sentence structure becomes more natural and in English. And then the last one from informative text is tense usage. Here I have two examples. The first one is in a simple past, Troy responded to various questions. And the second one is in a simple present tense, which is kind continues to progress and continues to be developed. So why I choose passive tense, because I choose simple past because it is passive tense. While fake or ongoing situation may use the simple present tense, like like my translation. Okay, that's all from the and it's all my analysis in informative text. Then the second one is about expressive text translation. Uh, Here in expressive text translation, I especially because it is a song, I tend to prioritize singability over other translation techniques. That's why my first point is about singability. Here, I choose the conversation language is menatapmu terkadang kau keki to looking at you sometimes you get annoyed. Why I choose this? Because wait, because the meaning is a bit different from the soft language. The wait, the meaning of menatapmu terkadang kau keki itu more closer to sometimes you get annoyed when I stare at you, and that's why I prioritize prioritizing ability over other technique abilities because yeah, this is a song. I had to remain the singularity like in the original song is menatapmu terkadang kau keki tapi malam sudah kau peluk lagi sungguh aku tak mengerti. I translate itu looking at you sometimes you get berbeda like you hold me once again I truly do not understand. Nah, the singability ratio still the same, but yeah, I sacrifice the meaning of it. Yeah, that's my point. Then the second one is about modulation. Modulation. Uh, from the source language, we have rindu ini menjadi seribu. And I translate it to the longing grows 1,000 times. Why? Because if I translate to a technique, use literal translation technique in English, it's a bit weird to hear it, to hear it. Like the longing becomes 1,000. Like I have no idea what is it. So I add a verb or I change the verb from becomes to grows and I add times to the 1,000 words. So the meaning, so the audiences, so the English audiences still get the meaning of my translation. And is and I choose grows over multiplies or anything similar to becomes because still convey the same feeling while sound a bit sounding a bit more natural and poetic in English lyrics. And then the last one is about rhyming balance. Here, I have some rhyming balance. I think I have three or two two rhyming balance in my translation. So in this example, I choose so many times our views do not agree. It's so easy to disagree. Uh, I I I choose uh, both lines and with gri gri sound, creating a rhyme that makes the lyrical sound more poetic and memorable and also musical, I guess. However, because maintaining the rhyme is hard to do, So I prioritize it. So I choose singability, then what is it? And modulation, then random balance because it's really hard to do. So yeah, that's my analysis. Thank you. Sorry if there any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, bro.